Love toys for men and women. Important notes. Love toys for women for men and important notes. Love toys or sex aids, sex toys, are products designed to support sexual activities in both men and women. Although the uses and purposes are the same, there will be differences in shape, size and features of the toys between love toys for women and for men. In this video, we will learn specifically about sex toys for men and women, how to use and preserve to maintain product quality, and ensure safety when using. What are love toys? Love toys or sex toys, sex toys, are sexual aids for you and your partner during sex. Sex toys is the general name for love toys for both men and women. Using sex toys is not only to satisfy desire, but also to help some couples or individuals who have problems with sexual dysfunction. To help you better understand sex toys, this article will approach sex toys in two main groups. One is the types of love toys for women and the other is the types of love toys for men, in which the content will also guide you on how to use them properly and ensure health safety. Types of love toys for women. 1. Dildos. Dildos are a sex toy that simulates the male penis in shape and size, relatively similar to a real penis. Although they are just toys, thanks to their ease of use and meeting the needs of users, dildos have become increasingly popular. Dildos are often made of ABS plastic, silicone, high-quality rubber, and even some are made of metal or glass. Dildo sex toys do not necessarily have to look exactly like a real penis. They come in many shapes, sizes, curvatures, and are attached with beads, veins, and spikes around them. Classification of dildos by shape. Vertical cylinder, cylindrical and curved, spike shape twisted around. Two-headed design with curved and straight types. Designed in the shape and color of a real penis. Cylindrical shape with a smaller head for anal penetration. Classification by function. Type with a strap on the hip. Disguised dildo type. Heating dildo type. Type with a base attached to the wall or floor. Dildo with vibration and thrusting, twisting, heating, multi-point vibration, etc. Dildo shape drill with thrusting function according to the speed and mode of the operator. Names of popular types of dildos today. Leighton Rabbit Mohayan Dildo. Joy Super Soft and Sticky Penis. Bale Female Harness Ultra Double-Headed Dildo with Strap. Jukio Japanese Vibrating and Retractable Dildo. Lovator Scaling Cowherd Penis-Shaped Sex Toy. How to use a dildo. A dildo is one of the popular love toys for women. It meets the right needs and is easy to use. How to use a dildo properly and safely. Clean before and after use. To ensure your health, you should clean your sex toy thoroughly, especially when using it on your private parts. Always use lubricant and condoms. Whether you are a man or a woman, you should use condoms to ensure safety for yourself and your partner. If you put it in the anus, you need to use a lot of lubricant to avoid pain. Do not use lubricant gel for silicone dildos. Because lubricant gel contains silicone, it can damage the material of silicone sex toys. Absolutely do not share. Sex toys are a bridge for sexually transmitted diseases to reach you. Sex toys should be considered as your own toy and at least your partner's. One-to-one relationship. Store properly to maintain durability. For silicone sex toys, you should store them in a cool, dry place with a temperature below 28 degrees Celsius. Avoid exposing the toy to direct sunlight and do not leave the doll in a warehouse with many cockroaches, insects, or mold. 2. Love egg. Love egg is a type of vibrating sex toy with a shape designed like an egg or a bullet with a slim and long shape. This type of sex toy for women also has other names such as egg-shaped vibrator, bullet-shaped vibrator, mini vibrator disguised as lipstick. Types of vibrating egg love toys for women. Wireless vibrating love egg. Wireless vibrating love egg is a battery-operated sex toy, divided into two separate parts. One part is used to insert into the vagina. The other part is used to control. Double-headed vibrating love egg. Double-headed vibrating love egg is a type of vibrating egg with one long end and one round end. Vibrating egg connected to a control device. This type of vibrating love egg is similar to a wireless vibrating egg with its own controller. How to use a vibrating love egg toy for women. You can see the instructions for using the vibrating love egg on the product packaging, or refer to the instructions below. Wear a condom and apply lubricant to the vibrating egg. Slowly move the vibrating egg around your little girl until you feel comfortable with the vibration frequency of the device. To increase stimulation, you can move the vibrating egg to the clitoris, move around and gradually increase the vibration intensity. At this time, your sexual instinct will guide you on what to do next to achieve orgasm. You can massage the outside or penetrate the vagina, depending on your need to satisfy your orgasm. Note: always clean before and after use. Limit sharing and store in a dry, clean place. 3. Vaginal vibrator. Vaginal vibrator or vibrator is one of the sex toys for women. Vaginal vibrators help stimulate the female genital area such as the clitoris, labia minora, labia majora, or even the breasts or any area of the body. Although considered a love toy for women, vibrators are also used by most gay couples during sex. Vaginal vibrators. Types of love toys. Vaginal vibrators for women. Classification by material. Silicone vibrators made of silicone are popular on the market. ABS hard plastic. This is a non-porous, smooth and easy to clean material. However, the transmission of vibrations will not be as good as silicone. Metal stainless steel. Metal sex toys give you a feeling of hardness, strength, and a firm grip. Glass. This is a heavy, smooth, and hard material. Although glass vibrators are gradually becoming popular, but if you are a first-time user, this is not a good choice. Names of popular female vibrators today: slimline vibrator, suck and thrust vibrator, G-spot vibrator, rabbit vibrator, bullet vibrator. Clitoral vibrator massages the clitoris. Penis vibrator, anus. Classic penis vibrator. Vaginal penetration finger vibrator. Vibrating wand or wand vibrator. How to use a vaginal vibrator. Guide on how to use a vaginal vibrator properly. Step 1. Read the machine's instructions carefully, because each machine has a different design and control mode. Step 2. Always use lubricant and condom. Whether you are male or female, you should use a condom as a safe protective layer between the machine and your private area. At the same time, use a variety of lubricants depending on your level of stimulation. Step 3. Absolutely do not share. Sex toys should be considered a personal toy, or at least a toy for you and your partner in a one-to-one relationship. Step 4. Store properly. Vibrators should be stored in a cool, dry place with a temperature below 28 degrees Celsius. Avoid direct exposure to sunlight. Avoid storing in warehouses with many cockroaches and insects that cause mold. 5. Vibrating finger stimulation. Masturbation gloves or vibrating finger stimulation are love tools for women. The soft tube of the glove is designed with small fibers to stimulate the clitoris. The finger vibrator is a tool you use to attach to the tip of your finger, to stimulate the nipples, breasts, inner thighs, or even to stimulate your partner's penis. Types of vibrating fingers/gloves. Here are the popular types of vibrating fingers. Pretty Love Stanford Vibrating Finger Condom, iChowToos Finger Condom, JoyQ Vibrating Finger Condom. How to use a vibrating finger. Step 1. Use lubricant and condom. Whether you are male or female, you should use a condom to create a safe protective layer between the machine and your private parts. Step 2. Stimulate gently and in the right place. Use a vibrating finger to stimulate around the body area you want to stimulate. If you are stimulating the vagina or penis, you should do it slowly and gently. Step 3. Absolutely do not share. Sex toys should be considered a personal toy, or at least for you and your partner in a one-to-one relationship. Step 4. Store properly. The vibrator should be stored in a cool, Dry place with a temperature below 28 degrees Celsius. Avoid direct sunlight and avoid storing in warehouses with cockroaches and insects that cause mold. Types of love toys for men. After learning about the types of love toys for women, next, Hearts in Harmony will introduce to you the types of love toys for men, often used to support sexual activities. 1. Artificial vagina. Artificial vagina is a type of sex toy or sex toy for men. This sex toy is designed to resemble a woman's vagina. From shape, size, smoothness are relatively similar to a real vagina. Although it is only a love toy for male masturbation, thanks to its realistic design and convenience, artificial vagina has become one of the familiar sex toys for men. Realistic artificial vagina. Realistic. This type is designed based on the structure of the female genitals, including pubic bone, hair, labia majora, labia minora, clitoris, G-spot, etc. Wall-mounted artificial vagina. Hands-free. Instead of using hands to hold sex toys and masturbate, the wall-mounted artificial vagina is designed with an additional base that can be vacuumed, helping to stick tightly to the wall so that men can be more proactive in sexual satisfaction. Pocket pussy. With a compact size of about 10 to 15 centimeters, this love toy for men is designed to be carried, especially when traveling away from home, away from wife, away from lover. Fake vagina with features. Vibrating. Thanks to features such as vibration, shaking, twisting, squeezing, it stimulates the entire shaft of the penis, stimulating from the tip to the base of the penis, bringing more pleasure. Character-based artificial vaginas. Ona holes. This type is popular in Japan and is quite special. Ona holes are sex toys that simulate the vagina, mouth or butt of characters in anime or hentai movies. How to use artificial vaginas. Step 1. Check the appearance and test the functions. After receiving the goods, you should check the product and brand in detail, because this is an item that directly touches the private area. You need to pay attention and be careful. Step 2. How to test and use. For a smooth testing and use process, prepare condoms and lubricants. Condoms help protect the penis and lubricants help create a smooth feeling when masturbating. Choose a lubricant that does not contain silicone, because this type can damage the material of the product. Step 3. Clean after use. After testing and using the artificial vagina, you need to clean the toy again with soap diluted with water. Then use a towel or a dryer on cool mode and blow dry completely. Step 4. Store properly to maintain durability. For silicone sex toys, you should store them in a cool, dry place with a temperature below 30 degrees Celsius. Avoid direct exposure to sunlight in places with insects or mold. 2. Sex dolls. A sex doll is a type of sex toy that simulates the human body. The shape, size, sound, and gestures of the doll are similar to humans. Although it is just a toy, thanks to its realism, love dolls have become increasingly popular. Love dolls are also called sex toys. But the difference is that dolls simulate the entire body, while sex toys are often used to refer to love toys or tools for sexual stimulation and satisfaction. Types of sex dolls. Sex dolls are usually made of silicone or PVC plastic. There are many different types of love dolls to serve many subjects, men and women, or even many different sexual orientations. Classification by material. Silicone sex doll. Silicone love dolls for men are completely suitable because of their softness and elasticity, giving the user a real feeling. Blow-up sex doll. Inflatable dolls are made from PVC, silicone, or imitation leather. Because they are inflated for use, inflatable dolls will be cheaper than other types. TPE plastic doll. TPE sex doll. This type of doll is very soft to the touch and feels like real skin. Dolls with TPE material are very elastic and flexible, so they can withstand strong force. Cloth and stuffed sex dolls. Stuffed dolls are designed with a space in the genital area for users to place suitable sex toys in this position. In short, Sex toys for men and women are extremely diverse, from names, shapes, materials to how to use. An important thing you need to remember is to use them properly, safely, and ensure cleanliness before and after use. Regardless of whether you are using sex toys for men or women or any type, the first thing is to ensure health and mental safety when using them. Hopefully the video has opened up more perspectives for you on sex toys for men and women.
If you find the video useful, do not forget to like, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Also, follow Harmonious Heart to wait for other useful information on the topic of sexual health. I will leave links to love products for men, women and couples below the description, where those who are interested can follow the link.